What's happening, everybody? Happy 4th of July. Hope you guys are enjoying this holiday. It's definitely a day that we celebrate our freedom. He that the Son sets free is free indeed. You want to be free in your mind, body, and spirit. Well, today I've had a wonderful guest who was with me live on radio, and now she's here for the video segment, Anesia Meredith, who is from Philadelphia, a recent college graduate from Cabrini University, and we salute and honor her for her outstanding accomplishments of getting that degree. The key is, folks, get to the finish line. Accomplish the goals that you set forth, of course, with God on your side. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome my angel who is here today, Miss Anesia Meredith, to FMHDMS. How you doing?
I'm doing well. Thank you for having me, Simone.
Congratulations
Thank
for
you.
finishing to get your baccalaureate degree from Cabrini University. Did you enjoy yourself on the radio today?
I did. I had so much fun.
Had a great time?
Loved it. Never thought I would be on the opposite side.
Exactly. Well, let's talk a little bit about your life. I want our listeners and viewers out there to get to know a little bit about who in the world is Anesia.
Okay, so I'm Anesia Meredith. My goal is to become a radio personnel, and the ultimate goal is to probably be like Oprah, because I love her.
That's great.
But,
that's someone to look up to,
that's
for sure.
somebody that
Yes.
is a great woman
Yes.
to look up to. As you know, I graduated from Cabrini, bachelor's in communications. I currently work at Citizens Bank as a teller.
That's where I do my
That's
banking.
where he does his bank. That's where we met. That's where the network came in for today. Have two brothers. My mom and my dad. Love them. And right now I'm just looking to get my foot into the door the right way. Network as much as I can.
Absolutely.
Never say no. I always learned that. In communications, they always tell me just never say no.
Yeah.
And I don't do that very often because I don't like to hear it. But other than that, like, that's me. Like, I'm here
To get everything that she can. And for me to share some techniques with her as well. So let's talk about, because people out there are probably interested in going to college in the fall. Some of them have recently graduated. We're still saluting all of our college graduates and high school graduates. Let's talk about your experience at Cabrini. What was it like as an African-American woman going to a Catholic university? Tell us what that was like, and what was it like studying communications? Were there some tough courses that you were like, oh, am I going to get this or what?
Yeah, so going to Cabrini College, in my opinion, it's a small school, and I'm used to being at Catholic schools majority of the time, so it wasn't really a problem that it was Catholic. But, you know, it is in a different area. It's up in King of Prussia, so we were very, you know, it was predominantly one thing. And being an African-American woman in there, I felt like I had to do a little more always.
Gotcha.
Just because
Sure.
I feel like I have to prove myself. But I did enjoy my journey learning there. It was great. One of my favorite classes to take, and I did not notice this until after I took the two classes, was PR. And
Public relations.
Public relations.
Okay,
Yes.
that's
So
key.
that was one of the best classes that I ever took. I felt like I walked away with knowing and learning so much.
Well, tell us what you learned about public
I
relations,
learned a
because we
lot.
all need it, especially us in the media, right?
I learned a lot. Like,
Okay.
I learned how to write what is it called? Oh my goodness. And what is it called?
Was it in the newspaper writing?
Yes,
a column or
it's oh my goodness.
It'll come to you.
It really will.
It will come to you. That's okay.
But press releases, immediate press releases.
Okay, gotcha.
Those are, even though people think that it may be easy, but a lot goes into press release. A lot of information. Like, that's nothing easy to like play around with. You have to really be focused. You have to know what you're talking about.
Right.
Know what the company or organization that you're writing about is doing. It's very important to have a press release, and I feel like a press release will do any upcoming business justice.
Well, you know, we see a lot of them, and I do, with artists when they send materials to the radio station via email, a press release, and some of them are very impressive.
Yes.
Because it's like a condensed template talking about their music, their career, how you can get their music and things of that nature. And they have hired some professional companies to do it. So I encourage many of you who are artists and have businesses, if you're not already on it, make sure you hire a marketing team that's good with press releases.
Yes.
Or maybe once you continue to do that, you can help them out with that as well.
Yes, that's
We might just get
learning.
one for the radio station, a new press release about what we do. That's absolutely great. So now you're on this avenue, on this highway of seeking a career as a radio personality, and we're going to work with you on some things to help you prepare for that as well. And this is a field that you chose for what reason? I mean, you have a very bubbly personality, and I think this is something that kind of fits you.
Yeah, exactly. I chose this because I felt like it fit me more.
Sure.
Growing up, my parents, they wanted me to be a lawyer, and I knew that going into college, that wasn't something that I was like dying to do. Like I really had to find my way that first year. Like it was hard because I was just trying to make sure please my parents and please everybody else, but that's not what I wanted to do. So I'm glad that I was able to join the communications department and find different things within communications to do. Because before even going to Cabrini, I would have never even thought about radio. And this was radio was something that I felt that would just fit me more. I'm not in front of TV yet, even though one day I would like to be. I'm not in front of TV yet, but it's like I still get to talk. I still get to interview my favorite people, talk to people, get to know people. Like I love stuff like that. So I just felt like that was more fitting towards somebody like me and my personality. So I'm glad that I was able to find my niche in Cabrini College. And I would say smaller is better. Like a smaller school is, in my opinion, better.
I agree. I mean, I'm a graduate of Shaw University, and at the time that I went 20-something years ago, I feel like I'm an old man now. It was a small university, but some people learn better in small environments, and some of you know that. And what we were talking about when you said was key, and I mentioned it earlier, is fitting and finding your niche. It's important that you find what your dominant gift is and your main interest and stick to it. And you did that. You realized that you love talking, you enjoy interacting with people, and you have a nice voice and nice personality, because you can't be in radio if you don't have personality.
No, you can't. You have to have personality. They won't take you if you don't.
So that's very key. So what words can you share to other African American women that are listening to this, or women generally that want to go into college as a young lady like you to accomplish their goals? Because you did it.
I did.
You got to the finish line. And that's the key, folks. You got to get to the finish line. Go back to school, get that baccalaureate, that master's, and doctorate if you want. I was saying to myself, and some of my colleagues said, Simone, you should have had your doctorate by now. Even though, I didn't want to go pursue it. I have credits towards my master's, but for certain things that I'm doing, I felt like I didn't need that, because God puts us in the positions He wants you to be in. And education is key. You have to have that degree behind your name for certain positions. It's just required in today's society. So what words can you share? Look into that camera. This is your opportunity to share something encouraging and motivating to some young lady or woman out there that is interested in continuing their education. Encourage that, sister.
For all the women out there that look like me and just want to do something different, follow your heart. Don't follow behind anybody else. Be yourself. It's always key when you're going into college is to be yourself, and surround yourself with individuals that want the same thing as you. Because I feel as though if I wasn't surrounded by the group of friends that I had up at school, I would be in a completely different situation as opposed to my friends at home. So it's always good to surround yourself with people that have the same goals as you and want to see you do better and want to see you do great. You should push each other and encourage each other. And that's what I found up at Cabrini with my two best friends, Camille and Renee. I just had to say that.
Awesome.
Love you guys.
Go ahead and give your social information, because you are on Instagram.
Yes,
which
I'm on
a lot
Instagram.
Of you are on. Go ahead.
Yes, _ at niche. N, 3 E's, 3 S's, 3 H's, and that's my Instagram name. And on Facebook, you could just look me up, Anesia Meredith, Anesia, Meredith, Meredith.
Wonderful. I know you're quite loved. We appreciate you every time I walk into the bank and she does my banking.
And we appreciate you too.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
I love coming to Citizens Bank. We just plugged them, Citizens Bank.
Someone always comes in right before we're about to close.
It's less people. Go ahead and give, and then I can tease her and mess with her. Go ahead and give some shout outs if mom's watching, other friends, some of your supporters, if you want to shout anybody out.
Auntie Danita, thank you for commenting and keeping up with me. Thank you for listening to my interview. My mom and my dad, my sister. I love you all, my family, and thank you for supporting me and following me on Facebook, and continue to support me. And I'm going to continue to do the best that I can.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
The gift looks good on you, and we thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, talking to Anesia Meredith from Philadelphia. Look out for some great things to happen for her in her life. We pray many blessings over her life, that she will reach her goals. And I'm going to do some things to help her, add a little spark to what she's doing. So have a great holiday, everybody. What's your final word?
Stay blessed.
Stay blessed. Be good. I'm coming over for a hot dog, hamburger. Yeah, you're going to put a steak on the grill for Simone? Give me a call and let me know. Happy 4th. Bye-bye.